More news coming in. It's a big setback to Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, with the High Court granting no protection from arrest to Arvind Kejriwal. It's a huge setback. Remember, Arvind Kejriwal has also, in fact, sought protection from the Delhi High Court as far as the Delhi excise policy scam in the investigations in this case is concerned. The court has granted no protection from arrest to Arvind Kejriwal. It's a huge setback. Munish is getting asked more details on that. Munish, does this mean that there is a possibility of an arrest now and nothing is going to stop the Enforcement Directorate, given that the court has refused to give him protection?
Absolutely, Sneha. It would be safe to say that Arvind Kejriwal at this point of time has no relief from the High Court. There is no direction from the High Court that he can't be arrested in this case. And Enforcement Directorate will be within its power if they want to arrest Arvind Kejriwal based on the evidence they have collected against Delhi Chief Minister. As far as the entire plea was concerned, Sneha, remember, this was basically to get protection from the High Court that no coercive action should be taken against him by the Enforcement Directorate, and he should be called in for questioning after 2 months once the elections are over. Abhishek Manu Singhi, appearing on behalf of Arvind Kejriwal, also gave it a political color that there is a Lok Sabha elections going on, and that is when the Enforcement Directorate is summoning Arvind Kejriwal again and again. But High Court, after hearing the entire matter, the High Court has said that we are not entertaining the plea filed by Arvind Kejriwal.
Coming back to you in a moment from now, Munish, I just want to talk to you about the case in a moment. But Nalini getting us updates from the court. Nalini, why has the court said that we are not going to give you protection anymore? There is a plea that has to be, in fact, replied to by the 22nd of April as well. Talk to us about that.
Yes, they have noticed has been issued to the ED to file their reply on Arvind Kejriwal's plea, seeking no coercive action be taken against him. But the High Court order today is in line with the High Court order yesterday. And the High Court yesterday had also said that when summonses are issued by a probe agency, then as a citizen of the country, Kejriwal is obligated to appear before the agency. And moreover, the ED never came forth and told the High Court that they are going to arrest Arvind Kejriwal. That's one of the things that the judge said soon before he pronounced the order. He said that the ED has not come out and said that they are looking to arrest Arvind Kejriwal. In fact, Arvind Kejriwal nor Aam Aadmi Party, they are not even named as an accused in any of the prosecution complaints that have been filed by the ED in the case so far. So keeping that in mind, Arvind Kejriwal should appear before the probe agency is what the High Court has said yesterday. Today also High Court followed the same line of thought. They've refused to grant any interim relief for Arvind Kejriwal. The reason the order is still awaited is expected to be announced soon. We'll have to see what reasoning the High Court has followed, but it's likely to be similar to what the High Court said yesterday. But Arvind Kejriwal has categorically said that he is ready to appear before the
Be with us. I'm just going to come back to you in a moment from now. Nalini getting us those details. Also, Munish, be with us. BJP's Manjinder Singh Sirsa is also now joining us. How do you respond to what has happened in court just a few moments ago? The court has said that they're not giving any protection to Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, no protection from arrest essentially.
जी, मैंने सारी कोर्ट की प्रोसीडिंग्स भी सुनी और ईडी का और अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के एडवोकेट्स का भी सबकी मैंने जो आर्गुमेंट है सुना। आज स्पष्ट कर दिया कोर्ट ने कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जी की अरेस्ट को नहीं स्टे किया जाएगा। नो कोएसिव एक्शन जो उन्होंने मांगा था उस पे कोर्ट ने डिनाई कर दिया उनको किसी भी तरीके की रिलीफ देने से। एक बात तो स्पष्ट हो गई, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी जिन समनों को फर्जी कहते थे, जिन समनों को इलीगल कहते थे, कम से कम आज ये तो अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को पता चल गया कि फर्जी नहीं है, इलीगल नहीं है। और दिल्ली सरकार का, दिल्ली के लोगों का एक्सचेंजर का करोड़ों रुपए खर्च किए, ऐसे वकील खड़े किए, उसके बावजूद भी हाई कोर्ट ने कोई रिलीफ देने से इनकार किया। हैरानगी इस बात की, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने अपना केस इस तरह से प्लीड किया था कि इलीगल तरीके का डॉक्यूमेंट पेश करके ये कहने की कोशिश की कि मुझे आम आदमी पार्टी के कन्वीनर के तौर पर बुलाया जा रहा है, मुझे मुख्यमंत्री के तौर पर बुलाया जा रहा है। और जब उनसे कहा गया कि बताइए कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट में आपको बुलाया गया, तो उनके पास जवाब नहीं था। उनके वकील ने अपनी प्रेयर में भी ये लिखा था कि एज अ कन्वीनर उनको बुलाया गया, एज अ सीएम उनको, लेकिन एज अ इंडिविजुअल बुलाया गया था उनको तो, और उनके समनों में लिखा था। ये सारे तथ्य जो उन्होंने आज कोर्ट में पेश किए वो सब झूठे निकले। जो कहते थे फर्जी सम्मन है वो सम्मन असली निकले। जो कहते थे समनों में तो मुझे अरेस्ट ही नहीं कर सकते, इन समनों में मुझे बुला ही नहीं सकते, अब क्लियर हो गया ये वेंडेटा पॉलिटिक्स नहीं है, ये करप्शन पॉलिटिक्स है। करप्ट लोगों को बचने के रास्ते निकालने की कोशिश की अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने, जो बच नहीं पाए।
Shukriya मेरे साथ जुड़ने के लिए. I'm going to go back to Nalini also for more details on that. Nalini, meanwhile, the ED also has to, in fact, file a reply on the petition, on the plea of Arvind Kejriwal. Just talk to us a little about that as far as this particular reply is concerned. Okay, I'm just going to go, in fact, go back to Munish also for more details on that. A reply that has to be filed by the Enforcement Directorate on the plea by Arvind Kejriwal. Talk to us a little about that, Munish.
Sneha, as far as Arvind Kejriwal's initial plea was concerned, on that plea the order has come, and there is no protection from any coercive action or the protection from arrest to Arvind Kejriwal. A fresh plea has been filed by Arvind Kejriwal regarding the summon, and that matter will be heard on April 22nd. But in the meanwhile, ED will be free to take any strict action against Kejriwal. They are free to take any coercive action against Kejriwal, and if they want to summon Arvind Kejriwal again in this matter, the ED is free to do so. What is important here, Sneha, is to point out that before passing the order, the High Court went through all the documents submitted by the Enforcement Directorate pertaining to the investigation conducted by the agency and the officials. After going through the documents which the ED has collected so far, the evidence against Arvind Kejriwal, the High Court has given its order saying that at this point of time, we cannot give you protection from arrest or any coercive action, which means that it is a setback not only for Arvind Kejriwal, but ED sources are saying that it is a big win for them, because what they have been claiming since the first day of summoning Arvind Kejriwal, that is November last year, that there is a need to be questioned, and that is why Arvind Kejriwal has been called in for questioning again and again. Also, they have given this, argument that during the bail plea of Manish Sisodia, the Supreme Court directed Enforcement Directorate to initiate trial in this matter as soon as possible. And now they want to record statement of Arvind Kejriwal. There are sufficient ground for that. Number one is his phone conversation with Samin Mahendru, one of the accused in the case, his physical meeting with Magunta Reddy, who was then an MP and also who participated in the liquor business. He paid a bribe of more than 25 crore. His entire conversation regarding the South Cartel, all these things indicate that there was a possible involvement of Arvind Kejriwal, and that is why his questioning is extremely important.
Okay.
And that is what ED has been claiming in all the hearings again and again.
All
Sneha.
right.